Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, angelic astrologer and spiritual consultant with angelmessenger.net, here to do your monthly angel card reading for June 2014. Now, June 1st, 2014 happens to fall on a Sunday, so I will also be doing very shortly here the weekly angel card reading for June 2nd through June what would that be? June 2nd through June 8th. So both of those videos will be up shortly. I also want to take just a moment and thank all of you for all of your support, all of your kind words, all the wonderful comments that you give to me and support me with. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I send each and every one of you love and light and much, much gratitude for sharing my videos, liking my videos, again, commenting on my videos. And, you know, I've been doing this for a little while, and I have forgotten to mention for so long, but I also want to put out there that I have a Facebook page, and it's under just my name, Colleen Lemma. And if you go on and send me a friend request, then you can see also a daily kind of inspirational post, astrological or spiritual, metaphysical in nature, regarding the energies that are occurring on the planet. And again, some of those are astrological, but you'd be able to get more of a daily kind of inspirational kind of message. So just again, go on and send me a friend request on Facebook. But there's a little catch there. You have to actually send me a little message letting me know that you actually heard about this on these YouTube videos, because sometimes, you know, we get friend requests and we don't really know who they are, where they come from, and I don't necessarily accept all friend requests if I don't know who you are. So if you send me a little message, let me know that you heard this on the monthly or the weekly YouTube video and you want to be my friend so you can see my posts, then I will accept you and you can see those daily posts. Okay, so for the month of June, we are going to use Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck. We're also going to choose one special message card for everyone from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, which is one of my newer decks that I purchased recently. And then for your special message card, the angels and my guides guided me for this month to actually use my other new deck that I purchased recently, which is the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So this is going to be, the special message card, depending on what stone you choose, is going to be kind of relationship oriented. Now, that might mean romantic relationships, it might mean family relationships, I'm not sure, it could possibly mean business relationships, but this is a relationship deck that's obviously more geared towards romantic issues. So your stones of choice for this month are lapis, this beautiful dark blue lapis with the gold flecks in it. Your second stone of choice is what I call a twin quartz crystal, because it's two crystal points that are merged together and crisscrossed together like a twin, and it reminds me of, you know, relationship here. And then your last stone of choice is this beautiful pink rose quartz heart. Okay, so again, your stones of choice are the lapis, the twin quartz crystal, or the rose quartz heart. Now, I also want to tell you just quick astrologically for the month of June, we have two big things going on. We have Mercury retrograde, which starts on June 7th and goes all the way till July 1st. So pretty much the whole month of June, we're going to be in a Mercury retrograde, so it will be a time to redo, rethink, reorganize, research, you know, all those things where we're paying attention to details and going over matters that deal with communication, our thought processes, and our ideas and belief systems internally. Now, the other big thing happening this month of June is that the planet Neptune goes retrograde on June 9th. And the planet Neptune is the planet of spirituality, but it's also the planet of illusion and confusion. You know, it deals with things that are not readily seen and not really of this earth plane. That's why it's the spiritual planet, because it deals with the spiritual plane. Now, it's going to be retrograde starting June 9th all the way until the middle of November 2014, but you're going to feel it as it turns retrograde on June 9th. That's kind of when we're going to, we're going to feel it the most, is when it turns to retrograde motion, and then later in November when it turns to direct motion. And what it's going to do is internalize spiritual matters for that whole amount of time. But when it's starting to slow down here in the beginning of June, and as it's stationed and ready to go retrograde, you might feel a little bit less grounded. You might feel a little bit more floaty. You might feel very spiritually connected. It's going to be a great time for meditation and getting information and messages from your guides and angels. But there can be some confusion, there can be some illusion that deals with this Neptune turning retrograde. So just to be aware of that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I've already shuffled and meditated with all of our decks that we're going to use today, but we're going to take a moment, we're going to call in all of the angels, the archangels, our ascended masters, guides and teachers of the light, all of those of the highest vibration of light, to bring us whatever messages, wisdom, and knowledge is in our highest and best interest to know for this month of June. Okay, so asking to show me what cards we want to look at for the message for June. That's going to be our first card. This is going to be our second card. And then looking for the third card here. Now, before I start to turn those over, I'm going to actually choose our extra special message card from the Goddess deck. And this is, again, a special message for everyone. You know, this one's sticking up saying, pick me, pick me. So we're going to take that one and put it back here, and we're going to look at that after. All right, so let's take a look at what the angels have as far as messages for us for the month of June. And we start out with a major arcana card. So, you know, just the fact that this is a major arcana card is going to suggest that this is an important month, important turning point of energy, spiritually speaking. Whenever you have major arcana, it's a spiritually important time period. There's a spiritual lesson to learn so that we can all move forward. And this is the Justice card. And it's Archangel Raguel, and it says, fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, and stand up for your beliefs. Now, right away, I'm drawn to the fact that this is the 8th major arcana, and to me, that number 8 vibrates about taking back your power, owning your power, stepping into your power. And here it says, you know, do what you know is right. So right away, I want to say that the angels are letting us know to stand in our power and, you know, have forward movement, take charge of your life, which is another kind of a key word for the number 8. Take charge of your life and do what you know is right for you, okay? Not what's right for everybody else, but what's right for you. And, you know, make decisions that are balanced, you know, and fair, no matter what area of life we're talking about here. You can see the 2 pillars here that Archangel Raguel is standing in between, so that does indicate some sort of a sense of balance when it comes to your mental thought processes and emotional processes. But again, you know, stand in your power. But let's see what the second card is so we can get more information on this. Wow, can you believe this? This is another major arcana card, so this is a really important month. This is the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. And it says, listen to your intuition, have patience, and consider carefully what you want before acting. Now, again, I'm drawn to the fact that this is major arcana number 2. And just like the Justice card had those 2 pillars, which indicated, you know, having some sort of a sense of balance and justness about things, the number 2 numerologically is also about balance. So we're really having to balance our energies this month. Now, for me, the number 2 is very feminine in nature, so I feel like, again, we're going to the emotions, you know, we're going to the spiritual side of our emotions, and we're needing to balance that. And just like Archangel Haniel says, have patience. Consider what you want before acting. So, you know, so far we have stand in your power, take charge of your life, do what you know is right, but yet don't make any hasty decisions. You know, be patient with it and use your intuition. This is the High Priestess, so you want to tap into your inner knowing, your your inner psychic ability. You want to tap into connection with your angels and guides and use your intuitive powers to get the message that is right before moving forward. Let's see what the last card says. This is a very powerful month so far. Okay, so this is the Page of Earth. And the Page of Earth says scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. At the bottom it says good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging and a new area of study. Okay, so to me, now this is grounded, practical messages because the page cards usually indicate some sort of communication, some sort of thought processes, some sort of messages. And this is of a very grounded, practical nature. So it could deal with business, it could deal with career, it could deal with money matters. You know, anything that's third dimensional is what we're talking about here. So I do feel like, you know, this month is very powerful in the fact that you're going to be, again, owning your power and using your power wisely, using it in a balanced way, and using it to move forward on some sort of career matter, project matter, money matter. You know, to me, this is all about our life path in an earthly sense, although a spiritual sense. But this is, again, dealing with grounded and practical matters. So let's see what the extra special message card from the Goddess deck is. Maybe that will give us a little bit more information. So this is interesting. This is Sarasvati. And this is the message, or the phrase at the top says the arts. And at the bottom it says express yourself through creative activities. Okay, so I really feel like this is, again, dealing with creative projects. Projects with our destiny path, our life path, our career path. Again, that can deal with money matters and financial matters, but again, Sarasvati is telling you to use your creative self-expression this month. This is tapping into your passion, you know, what you feel creative with. Now, I don't mean necessarily like just art or painting or music or singing, like she's holding this musical instrument, but anything that, you know, you do that you have a passion for is your creative outlet. And so keep that in mind. There's a lot of different things that are considered creative that are outside of what we normally consider creative. So that's a very, very good message for this month of June, very powerful message. Let's see what the extra special message card from the Romance Angels is. And again, this may be more relationship oriented for the month of June. So for those of you that chose the lapis, I feel like this one here wants to come out. This says attraction, and the message says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So those of you that are out there looking for a romantic partner, looking for a relationship, enjoy the moment, be in the moment, be present in the moment, and be grateful for what you have in your life. Be grateful for every moment, just like she's, you know, sniffing this, I don't know if it's a rose bush or some sort of flowering bush here. She is like in the moment and enjoying that, you know, flower, that scent from that flower. She's truly present in what she's doing currently. And because she's truly present and because she's enjoying that present moment, she's much more magnetic to attract relationship into her life. Now, if you are in a relationship, I want to say again, still, to enjoy the present moment. You know, no matter what relationship you may be in, there may be things going on, readjustments, redirections with your partner or within the relationship. Be in the present moment, and again, enjoy and have gratitude for each and every moment, because that makes you more attractive. When you're confident in yourself, when you're enjoying your life, again, that makes you much more magnetic and much more attractive to your partner. Okay, so that's your message for the month of June. If you chose the quartz crystal, twin quartz crystal, I should say. Let's see. Okay, this one says pick me because it's sticking out. Passion. And this says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Now this isn't so unlike actually the first message, but again, This is saying to show that passionate nature. Open up your heart chakra and allow romance into your heart. If you're not in a relationship, again, this is going to make you more attractive. Kind of have a passion for life. You know, that's going to bring in a partner. When you put out that intent, I'm looking for a relationship. I feel passionate about who I am. I feel passionate about what I'm doing in my life, and I just feel passionate for life in general. That's going to, again, make you much more magnetic and attractive. And again, if you are in a relationship, this is saying to have more passion, you know, to show your partner how much you love them, to, you know, do those little things that mean a lot, and that can create more passion in your existing relationship. And then for those of you that chose the rose quartz heart, let's see, the rose quartz heart, I feel like, oh goodness, I don't know. Let's just take a moment here. It's this one here. Okay. So the message here for you is new love. These are all good cards. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there may be somebody new, and if not yet, then throughout this month of June sometime, there might be somebody coming in that, again, kind of stirs those romantic feelings in your heart. Somebody that could potentially be a new relationship for you. Now, if you are already in a relationship, you know, we can still recreate that relationship and recreate the love. So I want to say that for this month of June, for those of you already in a relationship, it's going to bring a new sense of the energy within your relationship, almost like, you know, falling in love all over again and being, you know, being romantic with your partner again when maybe that has faded a little bit. So either way, this message is going to be very good for kind of bringing in that new, fresh, romantic, exciting, joyful sense of love energy into relationship matters for you. So I hope you liked this monthly angel card reading. Again, look for the weekly angel card reading because that's going to be up very shortly as well. Again, much gratitude, much love and light to you all, and many, many angel blessings to you.